Hi guys, it's Thomas here. Recently I bought the GoPro Karma drone. I just wanted to share my personal experience with it, so let's stay tuned. Alright guys, so I'm back in a location where I can actually fly this drone. I'll soon prepare the Karma drone for the launch. Just right now. Always calibrate the compass, no matter where you go, how often you fly during this day, wherever you start up this drone, always calibrate the compass.
Step 1 is finished.
Alright, finished. If that doesn't work, it probably means because we are on the concrete right now and not on the grass like I always fly.
Calibration failed.
Yep. So it's rather advised, I think, not to calibrate the compass on a concrete and just change position to something more suitable. Alright, let's try again. We just changed the location. I put the Karma drone away from the concrete and just on the grass, and let's try how it flies from there.
Step 1 is finished.
Okay, from here we have to change the drone orientation, facing upward.
Calibration is complete.
Yep. Right, so without further ado, let's take this thing in the air.
3, 2, 1.
There are actually two ways you can take off, either automatically or manually. I prefer, in this case, automatically.
Karma is flying to a safe height.
As you see, it can drift a little bit up and down, but not as much as some of the reviews actually say so. If I let go of the controllers, it's actually gonna hold stable in its position. It's not gonna move around for as much as some of the YouTubers claimed it. Alright. The controls are pretty easy, it's very intuitive if you've never flew the drone and so on and so forth. I would say that you actually need to have some experience to fly this thing. It's not gonna have as flawless experience as with the DJI Mavic Pro or other drones from DJI because of no sensors at the bottom and so on and so forth. The Karma is very, so to say, easy to fly. It's if you already have a little bit of experience. If it's your actually first drone ever, it might be a little bit tricky because once again, it's not hovering exactly in the same spot. As you guys see, okay, I let go of the controllers. Okay, I'll come closer a little bit. So I let go of the whole controllers. The Karma, well, it's maybe not as stable as the DJI Mavic Pro. It's going up a little bit, maybe going down a little bit, but basically it's in the same spot. It's not going to fly around and so on and so forth. All right, so let's take this thing and fly a little bit. Alright, let's stop for now. Let's come back with this. So, I forgot to actually say what I actually don't like about this drone. So, one of the things that I actually don't like about it is sometimes when you actually move forward, the drone gonna actually descend for no particular reason. So, it's not gonna hold its place as well as some other drones actually can. Actually, I don't see it right now, but sometimes I will show it to you guys. Let's say I stop it right now. Okay, obviously camera is going up. Let's counter this. So if I only push forward, sometimes it's going down. And this makes me actually quite angry because it doesn't allow me to do certain moves the way as I would like them to do actually. Maybe I'll try to brake so you guys have the idea how much distance you actually need to stop it in one location. Okay. Full speed. So as you guys see, it's gonna stop smoothly, so it's not actually gonna ruin your footage. This is sometimes a big plus, but it's, at the same time it can actually be a factor for which you're actually gonna crash your drone. Last time I remember I let go of the controllers of the joystick and it actually didn't stop where I let go. It actually was still moving forward and I almost hit the tree with it. So you have to be very careful about it. Okay, let's record something more, maybe show you a little bit of the distance. So I'm gonna fly it a little bit further. It's also very important to actually position your remote control in the direction in which your drone was actually flying. Otherwise, the connection can be quite weak. But overall, the connection with this drone is not impressive. I would say soon I'm gonna lose the signal. So actually, it's better for me to go slightly higher. As you guys see, I'm 268 meters. And the connection is quite laggy, so it's actually safer to actually turn around and come back. Normally I never fly this drone actually too far. I rather prefer to use it as a low altitude drone. So I don't rely on any automatic features like landing or any shot pads because I simply don't use this thing. Alright, so let's land this thing. I prefer to actually always turn the drone around so I have the orientation, the right orientation. Move it a little bit closer to me and slowly, very gently, as you guys see, slowly, very gently counter all the moves. Yeah, this is how I do it most of the time. So I do it manually, just by myself, because I trust myself more than any other intelligent flight mode, so to say. All right, so I'm gonna switch the battery and fly a little bit more, get some footage for you. I always actually prefer to look at the same time both the controllers and the drone itself, because then I'm perfectly sure which direction it's actually going. I think that should be quite beautiful. Let's go up a little bit. Let's see how fast it can be actually. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Wow, it's impressive. I'm impressed, honestly, with how fast it actually is. But as I said, let's stop recording this and actually turn it off. As I said, I really like to have it very smooth and cinematic instead of being it just fast. I think it's already fast by itself, and there is no need to actually turn it on.
Karma's battery is low. Land soon.
It's coming to us. So let's land this thing.
Ascending to a safe height soon. Guide Karma around
Okay,
obstacles until
that's
it
what I
lands.
actually don't like about this drone, that it's actually trying to take care of what I'm actually gonna do right now, because right now I'm trying to land and it's gonna take over, which I actually don't want.
Karma's battery is very low.
So I have to actually stop it, otherwise it's going up. Okay. Alright, so let's land this thing manually, because this is how I do it. I just find, always I'll find a better place to actually land it. And yeah, this is how it looks like. As you see, it takes a little bit of practice. You have to counter move. Karma movements, sometimes it's drifting to the left or right while landing. So yeah, this is how it looks like. Alright, so that's it for the whole, so to say, maybe not sophisticated review, but what's my opinion about this drone? When I bought it on a huge discount. I bought it for like maybe 400 euros, so that wasn't actually too much for me. And I always wanted to actually have the wide angle lens with my GoPro, which actually could be the same camera both in the air and both on the ground, having the same color science. So for me, I think I just decided to try it out for myself and just see whether I like it or not. Do I like it? Yes, I do. I do like this drone. I know and I knew when I bought this drone that's not gonna be actually one of the best drones out there, like Phantom or Mavic Pro, Inspire, and so on and so forth. I knew it from the very beginning, and I still decided to buy it. And I enjoy this drone. I know it's maybe technologically not the best drone on the market, but still I decided to give it a try, and I cannot say I regret it. Alright, if you like this video, please give me a thumb up. Perhaps subscribe to the channel if you like, and stay tuned for more videos, guys. See you there.